Good morning. My name is Nasir Perry, PFN Boy Adam Sam 025, currently housed at Santa Rita County Jail in Dublin. That's Alameda County Jail. Those that know about Santa Rita. I am leaving this message to bring awareness to the current conditions in here, which are very poor when it comes to the COVID procedures. And being that right now, I know for sure I suffer from whatever variant of COVID. I believe it's Omicron. I'm suffering from that malady right now. I feel like that is pertinent for me to leave this message and not to write it, because if there is anything that has to do with future litigation, bail hearings, or anything to try to set me free from this hell that they have us in, I would like it to be noted on record. So, since I've been here, you start off 14 days quarantine. You get tested before you leave. The 14-day quarantine, my test results were negative. Came to housing 33, where there are at least 25 to 28 bodies that could be within each pod at any time. Was here a couple of weeks, maybe a little bit, maybe 2 weeks. On Wednesday or Thursday, no, matter of fact, on Monday, last Monday, I think it was more like it was around the 27th. I think that was Monday, because it was like the Monday after Christmas, 2021. I started experiencing symptoms, runny nose, headaches, stuff like that, that I just thought maybe it was the flu, maybe it was sickness, whatever. People around me were also experiencing symptoms. When you push into like Wednesday, Thursday of that same week, my symptoms really became, more than just sniffles. It was actual, sneezing, coughing. Headaches became extreme body aches. By Thursday, which was just this last week, Thursday, my body just shut down. Like I was like no question that I had COVID. There's no question. For everything I know, even they put us on quarantine. I think it was either that Tuesday or Wednesday. They put us all on quarantine at 33 West. I know I had COVID not because of official diagnosis, but because the deputies in here were saying that if you got, quote, the shits, runny nose, a cough, and a headache, you got it, right? So I experienced all of those. But by Thursday, it was unquestioned that I had it. I'm talking about like I worst feelings I ever had in my life. I woke up in the morning, couldn't taste, couldn't smell. I felt like I was high off some type of pills. Like I couldn't, but I was on fire, fever, out of control. So much so that when I called home to my family wanted to, they called up here, and because they were concerned that I hadn't had any medication, no aspirin, no anything. They called me out. They woke me up on Thursday morning. Called me out to the back, said that my family called and asked me what was going on. I said, I ain't feeling good. I do want to test. The deputy told me that, all right, I'll get a test. I think they had tests either that morning or Wednesday morning. I'm not really sure because I couldn't really remember. But it might have been that morning, but they didn't come through our section, our section of the pod. They gave some people some tests, and they didn't come through our section. Fast forward past that to this time now, we just got mandatory tested today. But this is almost like 72 hours after they said that they was going to take the test. And within that 72-hour time frame, on the first day, which was Thursday, 4 people up top got in the upper tier, got sent out to some quarantine building. I don't know if it was 8 or 3 building. The next day, 10 more souls left. 2 of them out of my section, out of my pod, which is C-section lower, in 33 building, got sent out. It was, I think, approximately 10 people total got sent out. That was yesterday. And now today, when they did the mandatory testing, another 13 people, exactly 13 people, were sent out of this unit. Another 2 from my section. So that's 4 people just from my section alone. And so that means we were exposed that were sent out. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take for these results to come back. I don't really think that it's really pertinent. I don't know if I still have this or whatever it is, but I don't know if I have an official diagnosis. I don't know what that will be within the next couple of days. But my whole point is that the living conditions in here are horrible. The way that they're, I don't know, sorry about that. There's also a website, the SRJ website, Alameda County Sheriff's Office website. I think it's ACSO, or you could just look up Santa Rita Jail website, and they show you all the cases, the confirmed, the people in the hospital, how many staff have it, how many inmates have it. But when I've been checking in with my family, the numbers that I'm telling people of people getting infected, they aren't registering the number that I'm telling people that are leaving here. I'm watching the people leave. The deaths are coming around with papers saying how many people leaving, handing them bags to move. Those numbers are either getting skewed, or I don't understand how they doing they charting. But those numbers aren't equaling that on the website. But you can check out the website. We also screenshot the website stats to see if they're skewing the numbers, or if these, when they update it today, if these numbers will be available. My whole point is that it's very filthy in here, and the conditions in here are horrible and horrid. The whole unit seems to be infected and sick. They're shuffling around bodies to different buildings. They're saying that if we go 30, if we're going to be going to 35 buildings if we're infected, if we don't take the test, we'll go to 21. I took the test though. But my point is that it seems like they're just shuffling us around. We're not getting any medical help other than the temperature check. I don't know what else you could give us, but we don't have any access to anything that has to do with fighting the common cold, like such as teas or anything like that. They're not providing us with anything. I leave this message to bring awareness. Me and my family, we might put together a change.org petition against Santa Rita Jail. That's what we had to do to bring awareness to it. I also feel like I should not be housed in these conditions when I was just free, doing everything that I had to do on parole and everything that I was supposed to do to stay in good standing with my bail bonds. And they increased my bail, remanded me into custody, and now I'm in here sick, to where I feel like almost to near death. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little better now. I still got the sniffles. The body aches are still there. I just yawned earlier. My whole chest felt like it was going to cave in. I wake up in the morning with raging headaches. And last night as I was sleeping, I kept on waking up feeling like my heart was beating too fast or something like that. Like I was almost having like some type of heart palpitation or something like that. So I don't know exactly. I'm no biologist. I'm no virologist. I'm none of that. But I can tell you what I've been going through, and I definitely can look around and see all the other people around me dropping like flies that are sick daily. I'd appreciate some help and some support, and I'd also appreciate some type of something written so we can make sure that all this stuff is documented, just in case anything happens to me, or at least to get me free. And then probably a lot of other souls in here need to be freed as well, because this is horrible. I appreciate your time for listening to this. This is Isaiah Perry, BAS025, housed at Santa Rita Jail. Thank you. Signing off.